Hello natural ladies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by today. Today I'm going to show you how I did my cornrow updo hairstyle. Now this is very easy to do. The first thing I did was that I parted out a section of hair in the middle of my head because I needed this style to be put in a bun and I wanted enough hair there to actually cover the bun properly. So the next thing I did was that I sectioned my hair into 4 different sections. It is very easy when you're doing your own hair to do it in sections because it's easy to manage. So what I did it in 4 sections so that I could work on each section at a time. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm parting my hair into 4 different sections. Now this style is, as I said, it's not hard to do. The most challenging part of it that I found for myself was getting clean parts at the back. When I reach there, you'll see what I'm talking about. The parts at the back weren't straight, but I tried my best to get it as straight as possible, but that's the only challenge that I had doing this hairstyle. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to start with the first section. And also I find that doing this updo hairstyle, the left aspect of my head was very difficult to cornrow up, but I'm gonna explain what I mean when I reach there. So what I'm doing my first cornrow. This is very easy to do. This is the easy part of it. So I have the first one done. And then I'm just gonna continue with the same section. I don't know where that thing on my forehead came from. I'm trying to wonder what it is. Maybe something from the oil that I'm using. Okay, so this is what I have. This is the second one, and then I'm gonna move on now to the third one. Now this is the part that I really went really soft on because of my edges. I didn't want to make it too tight so as to pull out my edges any more than they are damaged. So I tried my best not to make it so tight at that area. Now, I believe this is the part that I was telling you about. This is the left side of my head, and I find that to do the reverse. So in order to cornrow the back of your head, you have to sort of turn your hand the opposite direction as how you would normally turn it. So what I find was that the left side of my head was very difficult for me to really grip the hair. So you see, that's what I'm doing now. I don't know if it's a thing, but I realize when I always do this style is that that side is sort of difficult to grip. So just a heads up. Maybe it's different for you, but I find it difficult that the left side, doing the left side. So in order to cornrow your hair at the back, you sort of have to turn your hand the opposite direction. So it's different from how you do the front part. So I'm just finishing up that part of it here. You see the parts that I'm telling you about. Oh Lord, but it's okay. I think it came out really nice, other than the parts at the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. So what I did was that I pick out a small section first, then I turn my hand the other direction, and then I start to like pick with my middle finger. So as I cornrow, I use my middle finger to kind of pick the hair as I go. When I reach to the back, you'll see a more detailed explanation to this. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes really easy to do, and you can basically do your own updo hairstyles. It's very rewarding. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna move on to the other section, which is the one at the back. Just tucking my hair away so it doesn't go, get in the way of what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna work on the other part. No, this part, to be honest, was much easier than the side I was telling you about. The only difficulty I had was the parting at the back. When I think that it is straight, when I finish cornrowing it, then the parts look like there was an earthquake that passed through and I was shaking while I was doing it. So don't mind the parts at the back. I think it comes out pretty fine at the end of it all. So just a closer view of what I did. I pick out a part of it, and then I turn my hand the opposite direction, and then I start to push my thumb, not my thumb, but my middle finger in as I go, and I pick the hair using that middle finger. As you see, I'm doing here, so I'm pushing in and I'm picking the hair as I go using my middle finger. So you see that even though the part looked like it made sense at first, as soon as I started cornrowing, it looked so jaggedy, if that's a word. So just to go in for a better view. See, I've turned my hand the other way, and then I start to pick with my middle finger. Okay. So if you find this content helpful in any way, do not forget to give me a giant thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. Also share this video if you know it will be helpful to any other person. The only thing was my drawback from this hairstyle was the parting, but you're gonna see the end result. It did look really nice at the end of it. So just to reiterate, to do it over again. Alright, so I picked 3, then I use my middle finger to grab the hair as I go. To be honest, I find the back very easier to do than the side. The back was easier for me to handle than the side. That side was easier to do also. I didn't have any problem with this side. It was just the left side, the first part that I did. It felt a bit, I don't know if it's the position of my head. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up a bit. So now I'm doing the last section of this. So now what I'm gonna do is just that I'm gonna go ahead and fix the bun at the top. You could wear it out as a puff, high puff hairstyle, or you could twist the ends of the hair, but I just like my bun. Then what I'm gonna fix those edges. Then this is what you have. Parts did not look so bad at all. Thank you, bye.